Um, if you've had any experience with conditional statements before, you will probably be familiar with else as part of the if ladder conditional statement system. So we're going to practice this, and I'll give you an example of where you would want to use them when you're working on your conditional statements versus when you don't want to use them. So here I've imported my scanner and created a scanner input object to handle input. So here, this one will be a trip to the movies. So it's going to handle the rating system and cost of attending a movie. So the information that we'll need for this is age. So int age that the user will be entering. We're going to prompt them. So system.out.print, enter your age. And age will become input.nextInt. And then we'll use some if statements. So the first thing that we're going to handle is the rating system. So which movies can you get into based on your age? So I guess we're done with our input here. So let's proceed this with an input.close. And then we'll work on our if statements here. So if the age of the person is larger than or equal to 0, we're going to put a general admittance movie here. So anybody can get into a G-rated movie. So system.out.println, you can go to a G-rated movie. Now, if you're older than this, you can still go to a G-rated movie. So if they enter a larger age than this, we're still going to include the G rating here. So we're going to put an age above this. So if the age is larger than or equal to 14, then we'll put here, you can go to and the rating systems might be a little bit different wherever you are, but here a 14A movie would require you to be 14 to get in. So let's see what happens if we run the program. Enter your age. If I enter 6, you can go to a G-rated movie. But if I enter in 22, it says you can go to a G-rated movie and you can go to a 14A movie, because you could get into either. Now, if the age is larger than or equal to 18, then of course, just like this system, you can go to an R-rated movie. There we go. So this is a system where you can have multiple outputs. However, when we get to cost, you only ever pay one cost for your ticket based on your age. So this is where we're going to use else's in order to get it so that it will pick between a list of options. So if the age is less than or equal to 8, again, this is just a fictional movie theater here. So we'll put system.out.println, and we'll put the cost of the ticket here. So we'll say that this is $5 for this person. If the age is less than or equal to 16, so this kind of student or teenage pricing, then we'll say $9. Okay, so if we run this, this is where we encounter what we want to avoid. If I put the fact that I am 5 years old, I'm going to a movie, I am 5. You can go to a G-rated movie, but it lists both the 5 and the 9 for this, and I only want it to list the 5. So when I am selecting from a list of options, you want to switch this for an else if the age is less than or equal to 8, else if the age is less than or equal to 16, and now it will only pick one of these options. Similarly, I'm going to put, if they are less than 65, we'll say this is the adult rate for going to a movie. It'll be 12. So if I run this, I will put 42. Says I can get to a G-rated movie, 14A movie, and an R-rated movie, and it only prints the one single price of $12. The one last thing that I want to add to this is this category. An else will happen if none of the previous options are selected. So system.out.println, and we're going to leave this as $3. So what numbers does this count? This one will be every number that is less than or 8, every number that's less than or equal to 16, less than or equal to 65. So even if we put like a negative 40 in, it'll still trigger this one. So this is only for the age of larger than 65. So this is our senior pricing for this. So this demonstrates where you would want to use else's to make your program more efficient. It makes it more efficient because if it chooses this option, it can skip over the remaining options, versus where you don't want to use an else because potentially all of these could happen. So for the else ifs, the options are mutually exclusive. So they cannot both exist at the same time.